How do you know this?
That's what I do. I drink and I know things.
Truth is, I am Iron Man.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
When people ask you what happened here, tell them the North remembers.
And here we go.
Welcome to Not Another Movie Pod. I'm Zach Williamson with Luke Goosens today. We're talking the new Star Wars trailer, some Lord of the Rings with their new big villain, Jared Leto beefing with Warner Bros. Over Joker, and a little Marvel news at the end. So first, on the new Rise of Skywalker trailer. Okay, so there's two teasers before this. There was a legit first teaser 4, 5, 6 months back. Then there was the D23 little teaser, that footage that they added at the end of that clip that you don't like, Luke, where they show all the flashbacks to all other movies to not show too much.
Yeah.
So this is the third one. This is the first full trailer then, 2.5 minutes. And for me, I would say going in, I'm already going to see this movie opening night. So there wasn't necessarily anything for me that super jumped out to me, but I thought it was a solid trailer. I think that Star Wars always cuts pretty good trailers for their shit.
Yeah, I thought this trailer was pretty badass.
Yeah. And what'd you like in it?
Well, the music was really good.
Yeah. At that point when the music popped in right after Palpatine, they showed his seat.
Yeah.
And then it had Luke talking over it too. Yeah, dude, that was classic Star Wars music.
That was some classic shit. And all the scenes, they just looked really grandiose. The water scene, or the scene where it's all that water rushing over that ship and then Kylo comes out of the water. I thought that was kind of badass.
Oh yeah, that scene was sick. That's going to be, I don't know what, I can't figure out what's going to happen with all that. They're going to fight a couple times, it seems like, but then there might be a team up.
They come together? Yeah, I'm confused, dude.
It could be just a force vision or something, or she's fighting, I don't know, or one of them's having a force vision.
I feel like all those Star Destroyers. I feel like all those Star Destroyers, remember in the D23 trailer?
Yeah.
I feel like all those are from a vision too. They gotta be, don't you think?
It seemed like he had a lot of ships saved up.
You think that's for reals? Just how many there are, it makes it seem like it's a vision because, and then her, at the end of the D23 trailer, it's Rey and she has that double-sided red lightsaber. I feel like that could be a vision too because it just seems like the worst things that could possibly happen. I don't know.
Yeah.
It just makes it seem more of a vision than something that could actually happen.
Yeah, so you're saying that all the Death Stars in that first D23 teaser, definitely a vision, but what about the one that popped out of the water in this trailer? You think that one's real then?
That's true. Maybe one seems plausible, but 50,000 doesn't.
You know what it could be? What if she has a vision of all that shit and then that's why she thinks that she needs to go and find and stop the Emperor? But it's really what kickstarts it by her going and finding him.
Oh, dude. That was a good little tidbit there, boy.
Damn, I mean, you made me connect that. But what if that's it? That would make sense then, right?
Yeah, that would make sense.
What if her and Kylo have this force bond and they both have a vision?
Maybe she sees herself going bad and then she sees all these, her and Kylo maybe teaming up on the dark side. And then she sees all these Star Destroyers and she sees what could be if she goes to the dark side and then she goes and tries to stop it and then like you said, it just kicks it all off.
That could be it. Or they share a vision or they both have visions.
Oh yeah,
because they have a force bond, so it could be that would be crazy, like a shared vision between them. But yeah, I agree with you that the whole dark side Rey shit that we've seen in the second teaser, that definitely seems like a vision.
Yeah,
that scene for sure at this point. Plus, that lightsaber was just ridiculous.
And it's all dark around her. It doesn't seem as light.
I think you're onto something. We're onto something with that, honestly. I was thinking, too, is the way... So in the teaser, they showed that scene where her and... Or sorry, not teaser. This is the last trailer. They show that scene where she and Kylo are both... Looks like they're hitting Darth Vader's helmet or a statue or something like that.
Yeah.
In that scene, she's holding this dagger. And so I was thinking, okay... It could be my initial thought. It was this absolute deep cut dude called Dagger of Mortis, which is from the Clone Wars animated series. And that was essentially a weapon that could vanquish immortal beings in Star Wars, which, think about it, that'd be pretty good to use against Sidious if he's found a way to come back to life or to use the Force to, be whatever, come back to life or be a bond beyond life or whatever. Sorry.
That does seem kind of like a deep cut, though.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't think that's going to be what it is, but I was thinking maybe what if it's just a Sith relic that they have to use to find Sidious? And that's why she has it. And then that scene where he's slicing, it looks like they're both slicing it together. It's sort of just it was just something in the way of them fighting. What's that called? What's the term for that? Collateral damage. I think that's what it says in any...
What?
Is any death, injury, or other damage inflicted that is unintended result of military operations. I mean, that's what I mean. Like that statue could be collateral damage.
Oh, you're talking about the statue?
Yeah, that they're fighting each other, and then they framed it to look like they're working together to destroy that.
Oh, okay.
At one point, it looks like Kylo's even defending, and looks like she's slicing. And he's wearing his helmet in that scene. So what if that's part of some sort of vision? Because that room looks nothing like we've seen in any of the other trailers either.
Yeah, that is a different setting.
What's up? What else did you like with it? I agree with you. I thought aesthetically it looked really cool. Just, that shot with Kylo walking out the water. There was that ice planet, and that's where the new bounty hunter girl is from, who's friends with Poe. And,
oh, yeah, the ice planet.
Yeah, and Sidious's new throne, that's straight out of the Return of the Jedi concept art from way back that was unused.
Really?
Yeah.
There was a lot more Sidious in this trailer.
Yeah, they almost showed him.
Didn't they show the back of his head?
They showed what looks like some sort of robot or something, man. Something that looked like it was...
Robot? I thought it was like a chair and he was sitting in the chair in his cloak or...
Oh, yeah, it definitely looked like a hood, but that could also be deception. Like he's not really actually there.
Yeah, or maybe he's there, but they're both hallucinating it. Like his force power is so strong that they're just hallucinating it in their mind, but he's not actually there.
Or it's just like a robot is what I mean.
Yeah, but why a robot? That's kind of... Explain it.
It looks like, though, that there's some sort of contraption that he's tied to. There is this... You can see his hood, though.
Oh, yeah, it does look like some sort of contraption.
And in the...
Maybe he doesn't have his legs.
Just got his top half. Just Darth Maul out here.
I don't know.
So in one of the video games in Star Wars Battlefront 2, which is considered canon, after he dies, he has a contingency plan.
Battlefront 2's canon?
Yeah, bro, it's canon.
No way.
Like any game that's been made after Lucas or after Disney bought them is considered canon in Star Wars. So this Jedi Fallen Order game that comes out in a month.
Battlefront 2. Oh.
Yeah, EA had 2 Battlefront games.
You're talking about the new ones?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Not the old school ass ones.
Okay.
So in those ones, they're canon.
Never mind. I don't give a fuck.
But okay, so what I was saying about them in that game, Sidious has this contingency plan. And in it, he has these robots that he projects his face onto, and they still carry out his orders because he like pre-recorded his whole plan for if he died anyway. Because he had a plan for after all that. He was always one step ahead of everyone.
Yeah.
In the books that are now canon that have come out, he had a contingency plan and he hit a bunch of ships in the outer rim. So that's what I was saying, that it's possible that he does have all that ships, but those are a lot, dude. There was so many ships in that blue vision in the D23 trailer.
Yeah, that's why I feel like it is a vision. And it's so dark and there's lightning around him and stuff. It seems so ominous. It doesn't appear to be real.
Yeah. What do you think about that space battle that they're going to line up right now too?
Oh, that's going to be sweet. I don't know. What do you think about it?
I just think it's crazy how they must have gathered a pretty big army. That's all I can think of. Because remember, the resistance was pretty much dead.
It's been 2 years, though.
Yeah.
That's a good amount of time to round shit up.
Yeah, for real. What do you think about the space horses?
Oh, dude, that was absurd. That, I was like, what the fuck? That was the one thing. This is Star Wars, not Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, bro. That part for me was a little... I feel like they'll explain it, though. Maybe that's on the planet still. But, bro, you're out in space running on horses, running on top of a Death Star.
I know.
Not Death Star, a Star Destroyer. Yeah, that part for me was the one part in the trailer I was like, I don't know about that. We'll see, though, if they explain that one. And I didn't really honestly feel that much when C-3PO... Okay, because C-3PO said that shit, but he's saying that to Finn, Rey, all these new guys, Poe, his friends are all dead at this point. I didn't even see Chewbacca in that group.
Yeah, they had a cut to Chewbacca and he did his little...
Okay, maybe he was.
I just figured since they did that cut that he was behind them or near or something, right? I don't know.
Yeah, R2 was there too, I guess. So he was saying it, a couple of the OGs. What if right then they're about to erase his memory because he's going to die or something, or I don't know what they're going to reprogram or something. So I was thinking, what if they're reprogramming him to decipher a Sith artifact?
Oh, dude.
To figure out where Palpatine is.
They have to sacrifice him.
Maybe his original programming knows the language. I don't know why they would have to reset him, but...
That's an interesting thought.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, overall for me, I thought it was a pretty good trailer too. Trying to think, you see any other Easter eggs?
What was that red blast?
Thinking. At what point?
I don't know. It was like a cut. It looked like a Star Destroyer or Death Star beam or something.
I don't know. I don't remember seeing anything like that.
Oh, fuck. Maybe that was the D23 trailer. Fuck.
Yeah, that might have been a different one. Oh, what the fuck, dude?
Maybe it doesn't look like... It was from the D23 trailer, but...
And it was footage. It wasn't in like the rewind part where they were showing...
No, this is way past the rewind part.
Wow, honestly, this is a good catch. This kind of looks like some sort of attack. I don't know. It doesn't look like a beam powerful enough to be a Death Star to me.
I don't know. That was just me catching it while watching it. But now that, we're looking at it, it looks big, but not world killer big, you know?
Yeah. So some sort of attack's going down. That's a good catch. I still don't even know how I feel about them even bringing back Palpatine. Like, I think I like it. I think it makes sense because JJ was saying that he's doing it because the Star Wars saga, the villain has always been Sidious. But for me, it feels like you're going to bring him back for one movie and then beat him again. That's what you just brought this dude back for.
Yeah.
He hasn't been there this whole trilogy.
I was going to say it'd be better if he had started from the beginning.
Yeah, it'd be really interesting to see if he had directed The Last Jedi, what would have been different with that one. Because it went JJ, Rian Johnson, JJ again. That's why they just need to give these dudes their whole own trilogy.
It really fucks up the continuity of the stories.
Yeah.
Snoke was bitch made.
Snoke is bitch made. But even that story still sets it up as Kylo being the main villain. Because Kylo realized he really becomes into himself in that one. And then now it's back. Oh, we're back to Palpatine. So it looks like it's going to be a redemption arc for Kylo.
Yeah, is Kylo still a whiny bitch? Or who is he in this one? Tune in to find out.
And it's just, for him too, this guy killed Han Solo. I don't know if I believe that redemption arc all the way.
Yeah, how does he get redemption?
Got to beat Palpatine, I guess. They're probably going to team up at the end and have to fight Palpatine. Just with that line you was saying, you both coming together in the trailer.
Yeah.
It's something to do with that. They're going to have to team up in some way and come for this fool. I don't think I got anything else on that trailer.
Me neither.
There's just a couple little things. Like they had another deep cut with the Ghost, which is a ship in the TV show Rebels. And they had one shot too in the trailer where the ship is swooping over the trees. And that's the same. It looked like the same type of ship that Leia was flying in at A New Hope. So I like that he kind of does these little teases to the old movies. There's this scene too where there was battle droids in the back, a sleeping battle droid or a dead battle droid or whatever.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. So I like that. We'll see though. I'm excited though. It was a good trailer.
Yeah, okay. It was a good trailer.
Yeah, dude. I think we covered that good. All right. So next story. So Jared Leto, and this story comes from Hollywood Reporter, pretty well-trusted trade site out there. They were reporting that Jared Leto felt alienated and upset that Warner Bros. Greenlit Todd Phillips' Joker film. And he was so mad that they greenlit this movie that he tried to sabotage this. He started calling his agents to try to get him to cancel it. He called even his music agent, which has nothing to do with this pretty much, just that they're signed under Time Warner. So he's coming at this with multiple angles.
Such a bitch move.
Yeah. And it's also interesting too that came out in this that Warner Bros., it sounds like they purposely gave a smaller budget because not everyone was super sold on this Joker movie. Because I mean, think about it. At the time, you already have a Joker. You already took this risk with Jared Leto. It seems like a thing to do would just be to give it one more shot, I guess, because Suicide Squad still made a lot of money. And there probably is someone out there who thought Jared Leto's Joker was pretty good. And he's a good actor. I mean, he is a good actor. He's an Oscar winner. But dude, I mean, it just was kind of a split on this. So they gave him this, go for it. Sorry.
People didn't really go to see Suicide Squad for the Joker though. You know, they did it for the ensemble just because that was kind of new.
Yeah. It was DC's version. Well, they marketed it. Remember how they were marketing it? They had Bohemian Rhapsody in it. They were marketing it like it was a Guardians of the Galaxy version for DC.
I don't even remember.
Yeah. I just remember that they marketed the movie really well. That's one of the reasons why it did so good.
But Jared Leto's Joker just looks like a shitty version of Marilyn Manson.
I remember what I was reading back then when they were making it, they said that they were inspired by Instagram drug lords. What a terrible inspiration for the Joker.
Instagram drug lords?
Yeah, idiots that just take pictures of drugs and shit and have tattoos and...
That's fucking so dumb.
That was the director's and Jared Leto's inspiration.
Dude, Jared Leto, fuck off, guy. Jesus. Why would he be pissed though, dude? Probably because he knew his Joker sucked dick.
Well, remember, and too, like you were saying, he's only in it for 10 minutes. And they told him that what it was going to happen was he was going to get a movie out of it. That's what Warner Bros. Had told him originally. At one point, there was 2 Joker movies that were going to come out. Yeah. And that's what I was saying too, is that some execs still were saying we should go forward with Jared Leto. And that was why they didn't give a huge budget. But the other side too, on the flip side, a lot of people weren't happy with him. Remember, he was sending rats to Margot Robbie. He sent Will Smith like bullets and used condoms. He sent the whole cast a dead pig too. It's just people weren't liking this. It just made negative press for your movie. And then the movie was garbage anyway.
He sent the whole cast a dead pig?
Yeah.
Was he trying to feed him? Is this real? Are you sure that's real?
I swear to God, dude. Yes. Dead pig. This is from multiple cast members who said this shit happened.
What a fucking... Imagine what Will Smith said when he sent him a dead pig.
Oh, Will Smith just thought that dude was whack.
He's like, who is this white fucking freak?
This fucking try-hard fool.
Things for white people. There you go, Zach. There's a tweet for you.
A dead pig, dude. Doesn't say. What a weird guy.
It's a gay.
Yeah, so anyway, what else came out with this too is it came out that Jared Leto is now likely done playing the Joker.
Well, if they promise him a movie, I guess I see why he's pissed. But come on, dude, your Joker sucked.
Yeah. No bueno.
Just objectively, so many people fucking hated his Joker. It's just obvious, dude. Come on.
Yeah, that was even what the exec too. One exec, their quote was, "How do you play the Joker that you established previously after following Joaquin Phoenix, who killed it?"
Yeah.
Kind of ends his run.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it on Jared Leto. And more Joker news. So Todd Phillips commented on one of these theories recently that's been making the rounds that we've talked about on our pod before too. And well, first he said he's never going to drop an extended cut or deleted scenes from the Joker because the movie, what you see is what he wants you to see. And they filmed a bunch of different versions of this movie, honestly, because they filmed it really quickly. And they were changing stuff every day while they were making the movie. They would film multiple scenes. Like the bathroom scene where he's dancing to the music. That was a scene that they improvised on the spot after the composer sent them that piece. And he said, I want to do something with this right now. Yeah, and originally in that scene, what they wrote was he tries to hide the gun in the bathroom. But I don't know why. I don't know how that would have worked because that doesn't even seem like a Joker thing to do in this story, in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they had a lot of scenes and they filmed a scene where even it shows him giving roses to Sophie, to Zazie Bates' character, after that whole scene where he might have killed her happened. So it would change the narrative a lot. And they have a scene where he's at his mother's funeral. So there's just other stuff, but it doesn't make sense to have that.
After he killed her?
Yeah, after he killed her. There's a scene in the trailer even where he's smiling and he's wearing a red suit and it never made it in the movie, which was from that scene, the funeral scene. So anyway, but they basically denied one theory though that came out, and it was that all the clock stuff, anything you've seen where there's the 11:11 clock, it happens 3 times during the movie. They said that all that is a coincidence. All 3 times, I guess.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I feel like they've got to be lying though a little bit, right?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, dude, there's way too many. It's just good fuel for the whole, none of that happened. Are we okay to talk about this at this point? I feel like it's been 3 weeks. I don't have to say spoiler, right?
Talk about what? Oh, the movie?
Yeah, right?
Dude, come on. If you haven't seen it yet, that's sad.
Yeah, what the fuck are you doing? Go see it right now. But anyway, so they're just saying all that stuff, and that would fuel the whole, it's all in his mind theory. So I can get it. I think they're not going to give really any true hints to anything. They were super blunt about it, though, after watching the interview. Joaquin Phoenix just says, yeah, that doesn't mean anything to me. And he's dropped hints before. Remember, he said that whole thing that anytime it seems dreamy, like the scene where he's on the bridge and it seems so perfect with his dancing and the music lining up, that it might all be his imagination and how he sees the himself, but he just was straight blunt on this, said, nah, that's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, the theory still holds up.
Maybe it wasn't anything.
Yeah, I was going to say too, the theory would still hold up even if it was nothing. It's just a coincidence, a set mistake.
Yeah, the theory would still hold up. That's the cool part about theories.
Yeah. Okay, so nothing else on that. That was a little Joker talk. Last story. So Amazon's Lord of the Rings series has cast Joseph Mawle as the main villain. And right now his character's name is Oren. I haven't heard of any dude named Oren. This is going to be set in the Second Age. We all know the villain in the Second Age is Sauron, even though his name at the time was Anatar. That was his disguise in the Second Age. So I'm thinking, my theory is that this is just a code name because they don't want to reveal that too soon. What do you think?
Oh, yeah. That would make sense. Because they haven't even revealed the main character name either.
Yeah.
The main villain's just as important as the main character.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think that that we know Numenor is going to be involved, so it has to be earlier on in the story in the Second Age because the destruction of Numenor, that's towards the end.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, dude, I think that I couldn't find even a code name for Will Poulter's character, but I bet that guy is an elf or he's going to be some sort of half elf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks totally elvish.
This guy I could see being Sauron before he's, the evil motherfucker or in a disguise.
We don't really know what Sauron looks like.
Look up Anatar.
This is some weird fan art though.
I assume it's based off his description.
Oh.
His depiction. Because remember at one point he was the same species as Gandalf.
Oh, yeah. I don't think same species, but they were like just on the same tier, right?
Let me double check. I think he's the same species. A Maiar.
I was thinking that in my head, but I didn't want to say it because I was afraid.
Doesn't it sound stupid? Yeah, bro. He was a Maiar, which is the same species as
I think that's how I'd say it.
Gandalf. But they didn't look like this. They could take on different appearances.
Yeah.
So we don't know, but that's what I'm thinking is that this guy clearly isn't in canon and they're definitely going to follow canon. That's one of the main rules is that they have to take everything that happened in the Second Age as word, as canon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it's a code name and we don't know a ton of their details. They've done a pretty good job of keeping this all under wraps besides the people that have released information on their own.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, so that's it. I don't think that they cast one other guy.
Did you see the name and it wasn't important or?
Yeah, dude, they've been casting a lot of pretty much, so far they've cast pretty much unknown actors for this movie.
Yeah.
Which is similar. Well, no, dude, even the original Lord of the Rings movies, they had Viggo Mortensen, Ian McKellen,
Orlando Bloom,
Sean Astin. Those were big actors. No, Orlando Bloom, that was his come up, remember? He took a tiny amount of money to be in those movies.
Oh, he did? Oh. Sean Astin wasn't that big. Sean Bean was definitely way bigger.
Sean Bean was pretty big, and even Hugo Weaving was big.
Oh, yeah, Hugo Weaving was... who else? Was Liv Tyler that?
Wasn't Cate Blanchett in those two?
Oh, yeah, Cate Blanchett. That was
Liv Tyler. They had some names.
Who else? Everyone off the top of my head.
It's so buried under all this other guy who got cast the other day. I can't remember the guy's name.
Would you rather be a character in Lord of the Rings or Star Wars?
Good question. Give me a second.
For me, it would probably be Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings? I think I'd pick Star Wars, dude, because I might end up as a fucking orc or something.
Dude, Star Wars is all fun and games until you get trapped on a ship for like a year and go psycho. I couldn't do
that would be it.
I couldn't do space, dude. I just need to be on a planet.
I like that take.
My planet. Especially after watching Ad Astra.
Yeah. By yourself out there, that would be a lot.
Oh, fuck that.
I think just because the chance that I could be a Jedi, that'd be pretty dope.
You wouldn't be a Jedi, bud. You'd be an Ewok, you little hairy fuck. You'd be like,
don't hate on Ewoks, man.
You'd be like a little muscle Ewok.
Underrated creatures, man. They outsmarted the stormtroopers. They don't get enough credit, man. They know their terrain.
That's true, dude. Guerrilla warfare at its finest.
For real.
They went straight up Vietnam on those hoes.
Bro, they were using like rocks and shit.
That's embarrassing.
Okay. Back on, so I've looked up the guy. This guy's name was Maxim Baldry. He is completely unknown British actor too. So, dude, they've been casting pretty much unknown guys. Will Poulter's been in some stuff. This guy was Uncle Benjen, but he wasn't really in the show that much.
Yeah.
I feel like they're going to have to cast a big name, though. You got to get one, I think, right?
Maybe.
You cast all your you get your main roles as unknowns, but then you fill it out with some big time names. That builds a little hype too. I feel like everyone wants to be in the show too. This is going to be a big time show. This is going to bring so much exposure.
Will it?
Lord of the Rings? Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
I'm thinking too, if they're throwing a $200 million budget at your show, you're going to need a lot of effects. So your big names, you won't have to pay as much. Think of it that way too. Then you get your supporting roles. We'll see though.
Yeah.
We'll see. I think they'll get one. Okay. I really don't have anything else, fool.
Nothing else?
No. Dude, there's that guy who took he saw Captain Marvel 140 times.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
I think we already talked about that fool way back.
I think we did talk about him, actually, yeah.
At that time, he was at 108 viewings or some shit like that. He wasn't where he's at now.
Oh, my God.
Bro, 140 times. Would you watch any movie 140 times?
No, dude.
Never in my life. Like, I watched it in 4 months.
I can't even watch the same porno fucking once.
Oh, now I got to keep that part in the pod. Damn, dude, that was too good. Oh my Lord.
Dude.
Yeah, bro. Fuck that guy. She had to have been scared too, knowing that this grown-ass man.
I know. He looks like a bird. No offense, but he does look like a bird.
Dude, that guy is a total bird. What you mean? 140 times. I bet he spent $1,500 on that movie.
Dude, for real. Do that math.
Oh man, I did it the other day. Hold on. I did a tweet on it. It's on our Twitter. Hold on, let me look.
How much is a movie? $9.50 maybe? $10?
Okay.
$10.50.
So the film is 2 hours and 5 minutes. He saw it 140 times. The average ticket in America is $9 somehow. I don't know where it's $9 or less than that to bring that average down, but somehow it's $9, and it was in theaters for 119 days. So this dude spent over 12 days watching the movie while it was in theaters. He spent $1,261.
Wow.
Around that.
Dude, $1,200. That's fuck. I could buy so much with that. Or I could buy one really nice thing with that.
I could tell you with that money, I would not be seeing Captain Marvel 140 times.
Fuck no. Oh, fuck.
Not be seeing that shit.
What would I be doing with $1,200?
Bro, we could have gone you could have a great weekend in Vegas.
Dude,
on that. Go to Mexico. We stretch our money out there.
Oh, dude. I would get like a fatty vacuum sealer.
Bro.
Or an industrial deep fryer. Dude, I would deep fry everything.
$1,200. I'm going on vacation.
$1,200. I'm buying myself something. There's two types of people.
Damn. And that guy's spending on Captain Marvel. All right. I got nothing.
Yeah. What were we talking about?
We were talking about this dude who met Captain Marvel.
Oh, yeah.
Dude who met Brie Larson, man. They should have arrested that fool on the spot, honestly.
They should have checked his pockets.
That's what I'm saying, man. Damn, we're just roasting this poor fool.
And then they should have checked his computer for child pornography.
Fuck, man. But on the real, that dude, yeah, something off with that guy. All right. All right. We got anything else?
Yeah. What do you see? Is that good? Are we good here?
I think we're good. The only thing I skipped was just the Thor 4 news.
Oh, I didn't even read into that.
Did I tell you that Bob Iger fired back at Martin Scorsese and Francis Ford Coppola? Is it Coppola? Coppola. Francis Ford Coppola backed him and said that Marvel movies are despicable. And Bob Iger responded today.
Really? Palpatine himself?
His quote, paraphrased a little bit here, is, "If they want to bitch about movies, that's certainly their right, but it seems so disrespectful." And then he said, "Are you telling me Ryan Coogler making Black Panther is less than what they have done with their movies?" So this guy is saying that Black Panther is on the same level as Godfather, for example. I'd be like, yeah, dude, that's exactly what he's trying to say.
You think that?
Right? I think that's what they're trying to say, is that, yeah, they're making movies that are better than Black Panther or any Marvel movie.
I don't know. Yeah, but do you think fucking The Godfather and Black Panther are equal?
No. No, not at all. I don't.
Oh, okay, good. I was about to say, because fuck no.
No, definitely not. Not any movie in the MCU is Godfather level.
Okay. I thought you were arguing for that.
No,
Yes.
I was just saying they can have their opinion, but I also don't think that Black Panther is a good example for your comeback, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't even think that's the best Marvel movie. That's not even in my top 3 MCU movies. I think it's culturally important, but I don't think it's the best movie all around.
Yeah. In terms of impact.
Impact wise, yeah. But I just mean like as a story or a film, I don't think it's the best. Even, you know what I mean? I just don't think it's like anywhere near some stuff that Scorsese's made or Coppola. Mm-hmm. No way.
Yeah.
I just think it's not a great defense in his part. Like, yeah, he's defending his brand, but why you could have said any other movie?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what should he have said? Thor Ragnarok?
He should have just said nothing. He should just Thor Ragnarok? No.
I'm joking, dude. Jesus.
I love that movie, but, damn.
No, they're not like, I don't know. They're works of art, but it's not.
Yeah. I'm not agreeing with anyone in this thing. It's all kind of funny to me. They all think that everyone thinks they're better than each other. They're just all movies. But Godfather is better than Black Panther.
That's for fucking goddamn sure.
That is for damn sure. I'm sorry.
100%, dude.
Okay. All right. Are we wrapping this shit up?
Yeah, let's zap it up, boy.
I think we got some reviews. Oh, we hit 10,000 followers on Twitter. Thank you, everyone who follows us on Twitter. It's awesome. Keep sharing the pod around.
Oh, damn. Fire. Shout out.
Yeah, 10K. Keep dropping us reviews.
All right. Shout out to Joe Figure. Shout out to Drew. Shout out to Caleb Smith. And shout out to T-Bergs. Thanks for leaving a review.
Y'all.
Love y'all.
Shout out Julian.
Yeah, shout out Julian Gallegos.
Julian Gallegos, j5music.com.
J5 Music.
That's going to be his little fucking sound beat now.
Dude, I know. He needs
J5 Music. I like that. Yeah, follow us on Twitter at Not a Movie Pod. I think I'm going to get the Instagram going for real. We're supposed to review Watchmen. We haven't done it yet. We're going to record that next for episode 1. We're going to do kind of a recap too and explain where the story's at in case you don't, you're a little confused. I think people will get a little confused with the story, but we're going to do every episode on Watchmen for the next few weeks. Anything else? I think we're out. We out.
Peace.